Hello guys, welcome to Spitfire Gaming, and today we're going to be doing the Real Blue section where Chelsea lost again. We lost again 2-0 to Manchester United at Old Trafford. Now, this game is a massive game, and we absolutely blew it. I mean, to be fair, we looked really tired throughout the game. It was clear to show that we looked really tired. Man United, though, they rested Ibrahimovic, and we thought, so their main target man, their main striker's not there, so we can go for it. Eden Hazard just wasn't at the races. Costa wasn't at the races. Both those two are our main players in attacking positions this season, and they both kind of blew it in a sense of the fact that they just weren't to their usual standards, which is a real shame. But for me, Marcus Rashford, the striker that came in for Ibrahimovic, did a fantastic job. Scored the first goal. In my opinion, though, Begovic looks really out of form, really out of form. Looks really out of his depth, and I don't blame him. To be fair, you know, he hasn't been playing really this season. I think he's only been playing like 4 games maybe this season, so he's not really been always in the squad, which I think is a bit of a shame. I really do think we need to sell Begovic because I think Begovic is too good to be on the bench for Chelsea. I think that he should be sold, and me bringing a younger keeper. I'm looking at the likes of Lafont from Toulouse, I think it is, or maybe I'm trying to think of like young keepers. Obviously, we can't bring Donnarumma. Donnarumma's never going to go to Chelsea, but I'm thinking maybe Lafont, something kind of like level 17, 18-year-old maybe that we can bring in. And to be fair, I'm thinking that because I think that Begovic is just too good to be on the bench. So that was the first goal. Basically, the first goal was. There's a handball from Ander Herrera, to be honest, but he played an absolute fantastic through ball into Marcus Rashford, who got past David Luiz. Well, the ball got past David Luiz, who also wasn't having a great game, but you know, he isn't the most reliable centre backs. Although he has this season been very decent for Chelsea. I do have to admit, I think he has been at times better than Gary Cahill in maturity, which is really weird, because you always would have thought Gary Cahill would have been the mature centre-back, the one that stays back the most. But actually, David Luiz has stayed back a lot this season, and credit to him, he's not that dodgy centre-back that, you know, we used to put him as in, you know, about 4 years ago. He's not the same anymore. He's quite different now, which is really good, I think. That's how Thiago Silva, I think, has really matured him into a really decent centre-back. I think it's taken to that next level. And Marcus Rashford slipped past Begovic 1-0. And to be fair to Chelsea, we did try. We dug in again. And we tried, but in the end, Herrera just kept Hazard and Costa in their back pocket. I mean, Costa really didn't turn up. Hazard tried at times, but Herrera was definitely man of the match. Herrera was definitely man of the match, in my opinion, because he got an assist, and as I'll say in a minute, he got the goal, he got the next goal, and he just kept 2 of our most potent players in their pockets and made them really easy to handle. It looked like it was just a Sunday league game to them, and you know, I mean, Kante usually is the player. Kante is usually the player that reads the game and stops it and gets tackles in, but even Kante didn't have that effect, and it's a real shame for Kante. I really do think that it's a shame, because in my opinion, he has played fantastically well this season. You know, he is a real contention for PFA Player of the Year, and for me, I think I would probably take him in PFA Player of the Year over Hazard, personally, because I've always favoured the more defensive positions. I've been more of a defensive player. I've never been a winger. I've never been quick enough to be a winger, so that's kind of why. I mean, Ander Herrera scored the second goal 49 minutes in, and I think that was actually a fantastic time to score, because it pretty much put all the weight on Chelsea to attack, which in the end we kept failing on doing. We couldn't keep going. To be fair, Herrera's goal was actually really nice. Ashley crossed it in. David Luiz cleared it out to Kante, who, very much unlike Kante, loses the ball. Ashley Young got the ball back again, who shot by Kurt Zouma, and the ball was picked up by Herrera, who shot, managed to just get past Begovic, which in my opinion was a bit of a dodgy shot. Like, I think it was a nice goal, but for me, I think Begovic should have done a bit better. To be honest, you can really tell he was out of form when he scored that second goal. And yeah, that was a very, very decent performance from Manchester United. And I have to give tops to them. They played really well. They deserved to win. And I mean, they had more shots on target. And yeah, I mean, Chelsea didn't have a shot on target. Chelsea didn't have a single shot on target the whole game. And that to you right there shows everything that there is to it. So thank you guys for watching. I mean, also Tottenham won again, but who cares about them? It's not as if they're now only 4 points away from us. But thank you guys for watching. Take care and